Good evening and welcome to the Entrefluential Life podcast. I'm your host, John Tanner.
And I'm your co-host, Sebastian Tanner.
How's it going, Sebastian?
Good, how are you?
Good. I haven't talked to you all day. How was your day?
I know, it's been good. It's been a busy day. Just been running a couple errands, got something for the car, went out to get something to eat. So just been running around all day. It's been a good day. I had a day off. So
nice.
To relax and get a couple things done.
It's always good to have a day off.
Yeah, yes.
Much needed rest.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially if you can run errands and accomplish some tasks, right?
Then I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel like I used my day off the right way.
So I have to tell you, all right, so you guys were you went to the gym or whatever, and you guys came in really late, and you were making food and woke me up, and I was like, but it was okay because I was upset because I couldn't go back to sleep, but it was okay because I was really freaking cold. I don't know, you guys had said the temperature was like 69, it was like 48 degrees outside, and so like I'm starting to catch a cold, but I got coffee here, but anyways, listen, it turned out, even though I was upset, I got on the computer, and I actually typed out a whole ton of work, man. So like, wow. I used ChatGPT, and I finished off all of these articles.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I think and this one and this one. I did 9 articles in the middle of the night.
Wow. Sorry for waking you up.
No, that's okay, but it was actually
at the right time.
I turned a bad situation into a good situation.
Yeah.
So it was awesome, man. 9 freaking articles. I was so cold, like at 5 o'clock in the morning, 4 in the morning. I actually had to put my gloves on and the jacket when I was working on the computer because my hands were freezing. Because this room either gets too hot or too cold.
Really? And my room doesn't get the AC that much at all.
No, not at all. Yeah, that room's the worst. Like the ventilation in these 2 units are the worst.
Yeah, I don't know. It's questionable.
Seriously.
Their license.
Yeah, they did the rest of the building, and they're like, okay, what's the last unit? Let's throw whatever in there, on this side of the building.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Anyway, so I'm like really super excited about putting that content out. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set it up on to post every week.
Nice.
Right on my student Saturdays.
Yeah.
And I'll have it like it's already batched out. But plus, this is the content for up 3.
Automatically gonna
upload. So I need to start creating my slide deck and then upload this content onto the up 3 course.
Yeah.
So up 3 is ready to go. I just need to do the slides and then launch it.
Nice.
So yeah, man, it'll be awesome. So what do you got for us today?
All right. So today for the fitness tip, I have we found a list of the 7 best shoulder exercises.
And who is
my
this
fitness account? It's a fitness account on Instagram.
Yeah,
Gym
fitness,
_fitness.
Gym fitness.
Period. Yeah. Point 0.1.
0.01. Well, thank you, Gym Fitness 0.01.
All right.
You didn't know you were sharing it with us too, but you put
it
on Instagram, and we got it, baby.
Yep. All right. So it looks like their first exercise that they have, number 1, is the barbell standing press. So you're going to be using the long barbell, and I don't have a barbell to do a demonstration, but you're just standing up, and then you're going to do a press movement.
Okay.
And then the second one is the seated dumbbell press.
Okay.
So it's basically just the same thing, except now you're picking up the dumbbells and you're going to do it on a bench. And then for me, I like to put it a little bit I like to decline it a little bit because this bench right here that they have it is just straight up and down.
Oh yeah.
So I like to go a little bit. Yeah, exactly. So
you like to slant a little bit?
A little bit, yep.
So it's like this?
I'm still doing the same movement. I'm still keeping it like this.
And that's that's good for your shoulders.
It's for your shoulders, yeah.
So I do it like this.
I just have the seat back a tiny bit.
I take the weight and then lift it behind my head. So it works on my shoulders and my tricep.
Yeah. That's good. And then the second one that they have is the Arnold Press. So it's another variation of the seated dumbbell press, except this time with the dumbbells is like, let's say if these are both my dumbbells, I'm going to start off holding the dumbbells like this. And then I'm going to press up like that, and you twist. You start off down right here,
you twist,
and then you go, as you're moving up, you're twisting, you're moving the dumbbells, and then boom, so now I finish like that, and I twist to come back down. So it's working the front of your shoulders, and I think your whole shoulder.
Okay.
And I think that's why the movement. I think that's why you turn it. I don't know, but that's the Arnold Schwarzenegger shoulder press. So that one's very good. That's their third
That's the
one on the list.
Arnold Press.
The Arnold Press.
The Arnold Press.
And then number 4 on their list is the lateral raise. In their demonstration, they have the person sitting down on a bench.
Tough.
Yeah, so you're taking the dumbbells again, and then you're just doing a side lat raise. So if I'm gonna have my dumbbell,
so you go straight out.
You go straight out.
Oh boy,
Yes.
I can't do that. Like, oh my god.
And the dumbbells. So you're doing it weighted, yup, and you're gonna go straight
Just
out.
even lifting my arms hurts.
It's
I
like
did work out. I worked out my shoulders and back.
Yeah,
today.
so it's sore.
Wow. And then the bend over. What's that?
Then we have bent over, reverse,
I don't
shoulder
like. I don't like
flies.
that one, man. I feel like somebody's gonna violate me if I do that.
But that's hilarious.
Yeah, you're bending down.
You're bent over.
Let me see. Like
Reverse fly.
Like this.
And
Yeah,
then
I'm not
you
doing
do
that.
And then
Sorry.
you do the reverse.
Ain't happening.
So 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. That was number 5 on their list. Was the bent over reverse fly, and then number 6 they have the upright row. So with this, I think you can use dumbbells or the barbell. I like the barbell better.
Yeah.
And so you hold the barbell.
Yeah.
You can do a close position or a little bit more wide grip.
Okay.
But you're holding the barbell
Yeah.
and you're lifting it up like this.
Oh, okay. I
Go
like
back
that.
down.
Yeah, I like
Back
that.
up.
That's good.
And go back
Oh, you
down.
can do that with a universal machine.
Yeah, the
It has
cable.
this-
Yes. Yep. You can do it with
Right.
that too.
Yep.
Exactly. You
Yep.
can do it with a rope. You can
it-
do
yeah.
it with any attachment
Okay.
like that. You can just
Okay.
do the same movement.
That's good.
That's number 6. That's a great one.
Yeah, I like that one.
I like that one a lot. And then number
Front
7 is
raises.
front raises with the dumbbells.
Again,
So just like the lat raise on the side, then you're doing it to the front. So you're gonna keep everything slow and controlled, and
okay.
you're gonna raise up to the front, and you're gonna stop like right here, shoulder like
Shoulder
distance,
length,
shoulder length, yeah.
Shorter height.
Yeah, that's shoulder height. You're gonna bring it up to about your shoulder
Mhm.
height. There's some movements where I saw Arnold Schwarzenegger would bring it all the way up to the top
Yeah.
and then back down. So you can do something like that too, maybe as a finisher after that, as a superset or something. But yeah,
Cool.
for the front raises, you just do it to shoulder height, and that's number 7 on their list of the 7 best shoulder exercises.
Very cool.
I like all of them. I do all
Yeah.
of them. So.
Yeah.
Except for this barbell standing press, I don't do it as much right now because of the gym that I'm at. We don't have barbells. Workout at Planet Fitness right now.
We have barbells in the. No, we have free weights.
Yeah, we have
Not
dumbbells.
yeah.
We have the dumbbells, but like with this thing, you only need the barbell for 2 exercises.
Yeah.
So the other 5, you just use dumbbells.
Yeah.
So you can do a lot with the dumbbells, but
Yeah.
when you want to do some more things, then you need the different equipment.
I prefer to call them free weights because I think
I like free weights.
I think calling them
They're
dumbbells
dumb.
is a negative
Putting them
connotation.
down,
Yeah, you're just
dumbbells.
You're dumbbells.
I'll just show you
I
who's boss.
like to be more positive.
They're free weights. They're free.
They're
to
free,
be
yeah,
whoever
yeah,
they
yeah.
want to be.
Yes, yes.
Alright, that's funny. But that was our fitness tip of the day. The 7
Woo-hoo!
best shoulder exercises.
Thank you, Sebastian, and thank you,
Gym Fitness
Fitness Point
Point
01. That's awesome. And so, like, if you guys want to share your fitness tips, feel free to email your fitness tips to theentrefluentiallife@gmail.com, or we'll
Or
just
Instagram
we'll
to
reach-
us. DM
DM us at the
Instagram
Entrepreneurship Life on Instagram, or we'll just pick another one like this.
Exactly.
Because that's what we do, baby.
Exactly.
It's always about finding solutions, man.
Yes, and then soon we'll have our new account set up with StreamYard, so then we'll be able to upload you guys videos of me doing the workouts.
Yes.
But I'd like to have this too. So
Yeah, variety.
We'll have a variety. We'll have some of my workouts when we can get that subscription, and then we'll keep doing stuff like this because I like to learn from what other people are doing too. It's not good to just do the same workouts every single time. So
Bingo.
yeah, I love that. That's a great fitness tip of the
That was
day.
awesome, man. I enjoyed it too. It was a good one. And I
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. We gotta get to the point where we can just upload, like show the screen.
Yes,
Because
exactly.
we could have
Show them
pulled that,
screen.
and then we've
You
seen it
can
on.
see it.
Yeah.
We'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once we
Hopefully
get that
next week.
boost,
Maybe next
yes.
week. We're working on some income generating
Yes.
things to boost up our business here.
Yep.
So all right. So let me share with you the mental tip of the day.
All right.
Yeah, and the mental tip of the day is principle number 9 from the Success Principles by Jack Canfield.
Okay.
And principle number 9, I skipped over 8 because I was like, 8 chunking, whatever, okay, whatever. Chunking is just makes it easier to absorb content in small pieces. But number 9 I like better. Then it's success leaves clues.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Success leaves clues. Now, if you think about just the phrase itself, success leaves clues. Where are those clues at? Anywhere you look. If you go on to YouTube, or if you go on to the internet and go to Google and type in whatever it is that you're looking for, that you want to learn about, it's out there. Because people who are successful love to talk about what got them their victory.
That's right.
You know, and so all you've got to do is whatever subject you're trying to master, whatever you're curious about, just Google it, man. And you're going to find the answer. Success leaves clues, because we all like to share it. So really, another way to do it is go to the library. The library is full of books with wisdom.
No one's doing that anymore.
Right? Well, I mean, it is online, you know, so like, but if you want a tangible... If you want a tangible physical product that you can hold in your hands, go to the library.
Yes.
If you want to find it on the internet, go online. Look, you can download Hoopla and get the digital books on Hoopla, which is connected to the library.
Yeah.
You got audio or ebooks too. So the information's out there, guys and gals. You just need to go out there and research it.
Yeah.
Success leaves clues. It's out there.
Free information out there.
Pick your mentor. Like pick somebody who's already succeeded at what you want to do.
Right.
And then make 2 or 3 of those people that have already done it your mentors. You don't have to be the mentor that you pay them physically. I mean, even though that'll be fantastic. Let's get to that level, right? But first, let's start with the books, right? Like so, like you know,
start reading.
like you want to be the next Tony Robbins, right? Tony Robbins is gonna retire. You need to start upping your game. So like, why not get Tony Robbins' books and read all of his books until you know this stuff inside and out? Yeah. Then go see him. To learn, you know what I mean, from the master.
Right.
And as you escalate, you know, you could come to a point where, like, and he sees you at all of his events, especially if you're a VIP, he's gonna know you face by face, and then you guys can do joint venture deals together. You know what I mean? So, like, if you want to be successful, do that. Pick some books of your mentors. Like I want to say, binge watch, binge read. You know, instead of hanging out on Facebook, put your face in a book. And get that information, man. You know what I mean? And then go to the events. You know? Yeah. I just by the way, I just bought. So I read 2 weeks notice, and then I told you I did the subscribed. I love this book by Amy Porterfield. I think Amy Porterfield's amazing. I've been watching her content since 2015, so like 8 years now. Wow. And maybe even before then, but definitely when I first started law school, I started absorbing her content. And I just recently did her subscribe program after reading her book. Yeah. Well, I just upgraded today, man. I just upgraded to her List Builder Society, which is one of her courses. It's a $500 course. Like I got into that today for us, so that we could learn how to do list building. Yeah. Through an expert who's already doing it. She's been doing this for 14 years. Wow. She used to work for Tony Robbins. Yeah, she started off working for Tony, and now she's got her own thing, and she's doing fantastic. Yeah. So it's so awesome to pick your inspiring leaders, learn from them, and climb up to a level where you can work with them face to face. Yeah, that's my advice. That's the goal. Yep. Success leaves clues. Start looking them up. Okay. I love it. All right, what's your spiritual tip of the day?
All right, it looks like we're going to be reading from the summary of the book of
Lamentations. To lament means to like cry. To lament. Yeah, Lamentations.
Oh, Lamentations, lament. Mm-hmm. Wow, the book of crying?
Well, sort of. It's like regrets, you know, like they're repenting. Oh. Lamentations, like crying, repenting. Okay. All right, let's see what it says.
All right. The 5 chapters of Lamentations are a heavy, dark frame around the bright picture drawn in the middle of the book in Lamentations 3:21 through 24. Jeremiah wrote these chapters as funeral. Is that dirges?
Yeah, dirges.
Funeral dirges for his Jerusalem, which had fallen to the Babylonians. The first chapter is a poem describing the cry of the defeated city. Chapter 2 explains the role of the judgment of God. The 3rd chapter records Jeremiah's response to what he saw. The last 2 chapters tell us why judgment fell and what the nation should do next. It's a wary and dark set of verses, but it's no accident that a picture of grace bursts from the middle of the book. This I recall to my mind, therefore I have hope. Through the Lord's mercies we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. His compassions fail not. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. The Lord is my portion, says my soul. Therefore, I hope in him. Lamentations 3:21-24. In times of sorrow and suffering, we must learn to do as Jeremiah did, to bring God's faithfulness to mind. That's saying a lot, because I think I agree with this, and also in a good time, on the reverse, the flip side of this, we also need to remember his faithfulness, because we want it when we're in a hard time.
Oh, absolutely.
We always want it, and I've seen I've seen examples of this my entire life. It's like hard time, God, I'm turning to God. Now you exist, but then in a great time, hurricanes, let's all get together and pray.
The Great Recession.
Everyone's going to church when it's a hard time.
Yeah.
But when it's a good time, no one's going to church.
COVID.
COVID especially.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah.
But then now that COVID's dying away,
people
we have other problems. Okay, now let's go back to what we're doing.
Right. Go back to just playing the game.
Yeah.
Sitting, having fun, doing whatever you want.
When it's a mass thing that's going on, everyone's going to do
crisis.
Exactly. Then everyone wants to, let's turn to something bigger than us.
So here's something to say about that, right? If everybody or not everybody, but like a lot of people, majority of people, let's say, turn to God when they know they need his help the most. If they believe in him that much that they're willing to turn to him in crisis, why not turn to him in appreciation, like you said, in good times? Because if you do believe in him, then why are you not following his rules?
Exactly. Yes.
Like, how is that going to work out for you when you go to the day of judgment?
Especially when these types of people are judging everyone else in such a way, and they hold themselves so much higher than other people, and I see it, and it's like shocking.
Or they're just like the weekend warriors, like they're like the army reserve, they're the Christian reserve.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! All right. God's compassion and mercy never falter, even in desperate times. If we simply focus on the sadness around us, we'll sink into depression. So I like this because this is about the mindset. If you focus on the bad all the time, you're going to be depressed.
Yeah, be thankful.
Yes, be thankful, be appreciated,
and have joy.
Because then you're like, okay, now I have some things to be happy about. Now I'm like, okay, it's not so bad.
Right.
When I'm upset about the situations, even since we've come here,
oh my God,
I've had moments where I'm like complaining, and then I have moments where I think, okay, at least I have this and this and that. You know, at least I have a couple of things going for me. Yeah. And I have opportunity. I have a body that's able. I have a body that can work.
Yep. You're making money.
Yes.
Right.
I have a
You've
job.
got a roof over your head.
Exactly.
You have access to vehicles.
Clothes. I can get around when I need to.
Yeah.
And I only need to go to work in the gym. That's my life right now. That's like I'm not too worried about.
And then the things that we're doing.
Exactly.
Right. This right here, outreach is great.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So always look for the silver lining. Always look. Yeah. If you want your situation to get better, you have to appreciate what you have right now.
Exactly. Have that positive mindset so you can be happy. Because otherwise, everything is going to depress you.
If you want your external environment to change, you have to start inside.
Yes.
Inside out. You know who said that? Jim Rohn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Success like clues.
Yes. Yes. All right. So it says, if we simply focus on the sadness around us, we'll sink into depression. So don't do that. If we look around us and see the Lord, we'll find a lifeline that will pull us upward in hope and understanding.
Boom. See,
so that's the flip side of the mindset. Like, it's like you look at the sadness, okay, you're depressed.
See, even the Bible tells by the way, most of the motivational speakers got their wisdom from the Bible.
Wow.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah. Wow. Wow though, honestly, but wow.
Yeah, exactly. It's a wild moment.
Yeah.
I'm wowed by God all the time.
No,
as a matter of fact, people say awesome, like especially in the 80s, awesome was we're throwing around all the time.
Yeah.
Technically, the Bible says you're only supposed to use that term for God only.
Right.
Right? You see how we water down words?
Yep.
And there's a big impact that goes with that. I just wanted to clarify that. But like, God is a wow moment all the time. He's an awe-inspiring being entity all the time. So anyways, that's awesome. So be positive.
Yes, exactly. If you're lamenting something in your life today, it's understandable. It's understandable. We all go through. We're human. We're gonna go through that. You're gonna be.
We all do.
We all do. Every single day. Sometimes things piss me. Doesn't matter. That's just natural. So like, when I meet someone that's overly happy.
Yeah.
Then that's like kind of like okay, like that's a little bit like life is not that perfect. Like it's gonna be hard, but just find the happiness in between. But I meet some people that are still like, "Hey, how was your day? How you doing? Hi, great."
So this is a little superficial.
It's like a little, it sounds a little fake. Like I don't know, what are you on right now? It's like I've seen some things, I've done some things.
Yeah.
I'm a better person today, but I've seen some stuff, so I'm like,
some
okay.
people have to do that, like fake it till you make it.
I don't know if it's like fake or if like you're on drugs right now. Are you on drugs or are you?
Oh yeah.
You know, because sometimes it's like a little bit. I don't know. It's a little bit weird.
Yeah,
like, it's a weird energy, like a weird vibe. I'm like, are you really that happy?
Yeah.
You know, like you want to be, you know, whatever. But anyways, we all go through stuff where we're thinking about something can go wrong. You know, not perfect. Your car might break down. A flat tire might happen. You don't know what's going to happen. So it's understandable. That's what happens. That's how life is. It goes on. Life is full of sad moments. But even now, to mind and have hope that his compassions never cease. They are new every morning. Great is his faithfulness.
Love that. There's a song, Great is thy faithfulness.
Yes.
Great is thy faithfulness. I love that.
Yes. Yeah.
That's awesome. But man, my mind started going down a rabbit hole, like thinking about the creepers out there, like, how are you? And you know, they're freaking trying to like put something on you, knock you out, and take you to their car.
Oh my gosh, like a movie. You're
watching
a movie.
Yeah. Like I was playing a movie in my head. I was like, sounds like the beginning of Saw.
Oh my gosh, I know. It's like a little awkward too.
It is awkward, yeah. It's like creep alert.
I know. Like sometimes
yellow flag.
Happy. Yeah. Red flag. Run. All right, so our key theme is, like Jeremiah in his distress, we must lift our thoughts from despair. So control your mind. Be the master of yourself. Master yourself.
100%.
Master your thoughts. We must lift our thoughts from despair and open the windows of our mind.
Yes.
Wow. That's... and open the windows of our mind, recalling the wonders of the God in whom we hope.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. That's crazy. That's a lot.
If you ever feel locked, just look at the vastness of the universe. I mean, if you think about how vast the planet is, right?
Yep.
America is really vast.
Yep.
I mean, I haven't even gone to like see Mount Everest. I haven't gone to like to Yosemite, the parks, or huge national parks, right? Yeah. There's just so much vastness here in America. And then you think about the world, like, man, I would love to walk the Great Wall of China. Yeah. You know, I want to go to Japan. Yeah. Like, you know, there's so many cool places to go. And then if you think, let's go even further and think about the different galaxies that you could be exploring if you had a really cool microscope, you know, one of those big telescopes, and you look out there in space and you look at all these different galaxies. There's so much wonder and awe. But before I even do that, I'm just going to look at the stars over from Vancouver, British Columbia, because I want to go over there. You know? There's just so many amazing things. Stop feeling small, right? Stop feeling closed-minded and start working out a plan. Like, you know,
open the windows.
Listen, if I work extra weekends, like, you know, if I start side hustling and do like freaking DoorDash or whatever, you know, pick something, go mow lawns or something. Like, plan it, put your money aside, and save for that vacation. Yeah, take your mind out of the box that you have it in. Right. And open it to new ideas, new possibilities. That means to open the windows of your mind is just stop blocking everything off. And that's basically just like if someone pitches you an idea, I don't want to hear it. Make a plan. Instead of not wanting to hear it, just listen to it and then, listen to other ideas. And you can find, maybe I can mow a couple lawns. Maybe I know a few people that need it and I have a lawnmower and I have a pickup truck. I can just put it in there and go mow it. So there's going to be something that you can do. Make a way. Find a way. You make the way. Yeah, make a way. And then, you know, don't be stuck in like what you want to do. You got to be adaptable. Right. As an entrepreneur. Yeah. I mean, listen, even if you gotta work, if a side hustle, like, what you gotta do. Get access to the internet.
Yes.
and be somebody's assistant, right?
Yes.
Like you can be a virtual assistant from anywhere in the world.
Just like John Paul. John Paul.
Exactly. You can get on a computer and you can help somebody do marketing.
Yep.
You know, do cold calls for somebody.
There's businesses that don't know about social media. I mean, how to use it.
Right.
There's social media marketing. I used to study it.
Right.
Not in college, but I studied it myself personally. I would look up websites and articles and how to do social media marketing.
Right.
What times of the week, what times of the day in the week would you post? Because certain people, there's algorithms also to Instagram and Facebook and whatnot.
Yep.
You can learn this thing and do it for a business and say, hey, this is my page. I've grown this followers or whatever. Or I can do this for you. I can try it out for you for free. And if you get something, pay me after or something. Yeah. Or whatever.
Or on a more practical, like hands-on physical level, you can get a bicycle and you can go deliver groceries for a senior citizen.
Yep.
Because they're, senior citizens generally they have like a retirement income.
Yes.
And they can't. It's harder for them to go in and out of stores, right? So like, go buy their groceries for them and take it, and they'll earn a fee for that. Like, there's different ways you can make money if you look, right? It depends on where you're at. Be creative. Be resourceful. Be creative.
Yes.
Find a way. Make your way. Get your money, level up, figure out what's your next level of business. Yes. Hey, if it was me, if I'm in some small town and I'm riding a bicycle to go buy groceries to earn $5 or whatever for running an errand for somebody, I'm gonna find 5 other guys that can do the same thing, guys or girls, that can do the same thing, and I'm gonna charge them $1 commission and get them the $5 and give them $4 out of my 5. To go do the same thing. Yeah, so now I got 5 people out there. I'm helping them earn money, and I'm getting a percentage of it. I'm getting 10% or whatever, 20%. Yeah. So now you got a business.
Want to get a quick buck.
Yeah. Now you got a business.
How you take it to the next level.
Right. Exactly. Then think about even further. Like, how can I go even further with this? Well, can you paint somebody's house? What can you do? Can you paint a fence? Come on, level up. Can you mow the lawn? Can you wash the car? Can you clean the house? You can start a cleaning company. Can you go pick up trash at an office building and all of the office suites for a fee? Absolutely. That is how Bob Proctor got started. Wow. He became a millionaire because he opened up a cleaning company, cleaning offices at night.
Wow.
Yeah. So be creative, find ways to make money. There's plenty of ways out there. Go do it.
I've seen people repaint furniture and they make it look
absolutely,
and then they sell it for way more.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. One man's trash is another man's treasure.
Yes.
So find some products that look original, that look cool, that may have value. Throw it up on Etsy.
Yeah.
Get the box from Amazon, ship it. Start writing your own books and learn about ChatGPT because that is an awesome resource that you can start writing your own books and publishing books and earn money for it.
Yes.
Okay, anyway, enough about that.
All right, so the last 3 things before we close up our spiritual tip of the day is our key challenge. Even in moments of sadness and despair, there is hope to be found in God. Find something in the midst of your circumstances, whatever you're going through, that proves the faithfulness of God to you at this very moment and praise Him for His faithfulness to you. Our key verse, His compassions fail not. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. Lamentations 3:22 through 23. Our key prayer, Heavenly Father, thank you for your faithfulness to me each day. Thank you for your unfailing compassion that is new every day. It's never running out. It gets renewed every single day.
Absolutely.
So it's like you can't ever think that He's not there for you. He's always there.
Yeah, He's always forgiving. He forgives us for our sins every day.
Yes. It says you are a good and faithful Father.
Absolutely.
That's our key prayer.
So when we're saved, our sins were removed from us as far as the east is to the west. That's an example of how free we are from our sin. So, let's be thankful for that and praise God, right? Great is your faithfulness. Thank you for loving me and giving me a way to be more godlike, right? To be, in the process of sanctification, we become more godlike, which means that we live out the way that He lived, which is we sacrifice ourselves for others, to serve others, to bring joy to others, to bring light and life to others, right? And so thank God that we're forgiven for the sins because we mess up.
Yep.
We mess up, and so, but we can remember, hey, we're forgiven, and wow, that is a great feeling to know that you're forgiven, and that you have blessings in store for you. Just go out there and do good. Yeah. Just go out there and do good. Make to show him that you love him, to show him that you appreciate everything he's done for us, and then love others, right? Because he says the true big rules that Jesus left us was love God with all your heart, your mind, and your soul and your spirit, and number 2, love one another like you love yourself. So that's our calling, that's our mission, right? So let's go do that. Let's be thankful. Thank you for everything. Wow, thank you. I'm like that all the time. I look back and like, man, since I've been walking close with God since 2007, I have so much stuff to be thankful for. Everything you see around me are gifts from God. I've lost everything, and I've gathered a whole bunch of things and gave those things away. Just walked away from other things, and more things keep coming back around because you don't have to worry, man. God feeds the birds, man. You know what I mean? If he feeds the swallow, which is like a lonely bird, he is going to feed you. You have nothing to worry about. Yeah. Be thankful.
Absolutely.
Right? And then go out there and crush it.
Yes.
All right. So, Entrefluential tip of the day. Thank you so much for sharing that. That was awesome, man. Great. So, and Lamentations, like the beginning of the book, like it's already like Lamentations. Oh man, this is mystery, sadness. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be like it's gonna be like a sad subject. No, it wasn't. It was a great. It was awesome.
Good message. It was
it was a great message. Like look up. He's like, whenever you're feeling down, look up.
Exactly.
You know, it's like wow. Even when we're like in a down moment, he lifts us up. You know, like, so it's good and great, man. All right, so I posted this article on Saturday. I call it my Student Saturdays, and these are the top 10 skills and traits of a successful salesperson, which we call an entrefluential agent, right? So if you're involved in sales, these 10 skills and traits are going to be helpful for you, okay? So number 1, and I'm just reading this from my website. If you want to read the whole article, you can go to johnwtanner.com, and it's posted on there. I think I also posted on Entrepreneurship Club, but I can't be 100% sure about that. Can't remember right now. Okay, so top 5 skills. Number 1, communication skills. The ability to articulate ideas clearly, listen actively, and adapt communication style to the audience. I love this, right? God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. So listen twice as much as you speak. That means when you're engaging with a person that you're trying to make a sell with, let them do all the talking, right? Ask a question, a prompt to open them up. That's called an open-ended question. And then let them start rattling off and telling you everything, right, in response to that. And the more they talk and the more you listen, the more they like you, okay? If you want to know more about that skill, read How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. It's a fantastic book on that skill.
Oh, they're a great listener.
They love. I mean, I love that guy. You didn't even say anything, but they love you. So that's awesome. The other thing about adapting communication style, now this could probably fall under NLP, neuro linguistic programming, but adapting is called mirroring, and it's a form of it comes from psychology, right?
Yes.
And behavioral psychology. So adapting your communication style, mirroring the person that you're communicating with. So like if you're from Georgia, you're going to have like a southern drawl, and I'm going to slow my voice down, and I'm going to match your tone and your tempo.
Right.
We're going to slow things down, baby.
Yep.
Y'all feel me? Okay. If I'm talking to somebody from New York, I'm going to raise up my speed, right? Faster. Hey guys, what's going on? So let me tell you what's happening. Or from Miami, because we're like that in Miami too, right? Yes. Hey, let me tell you what's going on. Okay, we got 5 things I'm going to tell you about their skills and 5 things that are traits. Are you with me?
Yep.
And you're like, yeah.
I'm faster.
I'm patient with you, man.
Yes, exactly.
Let's roll.
That's how people. Yes, exactly.
You know what I mean? So adaptability is adjusting yourself to the person that you're communicating with, so that they feel comfortable communicating with you. It's all about building rapport. And then you get into a groove, you're in the same vibration, and now you can make things happen.
Yeah, now you're connecting.
You can open them up. You want them to open up, right? Because like if you're talking to somebody who you don't know, like you're just meeting for the first time or second time, they don't know who you are. And so they're going to be apprehensive. Yes. So, right. We want them to to be comfortable with us.
And that's a skill I use as a server, to talk to my customers and to treat them like family so that they can feel comfortable with me.
As a server, you're
today.
That's fantastic. You're a salesperson.
Yes.
And so you're building rapport with them.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's step one.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So that's number one.
Yeah.
Communication skills. Number two is product knowledge. Now, I don't care what you're selling. You could be selling filet mignon. You could be selling coffee cups.
Yep.
You could be selling Cutco knives. You could be selling cars, like Cadillacs.
Yep.
Or you could be selling houses, which are big ticket items, right? I mean, we're talking $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $1 million.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All of these things require you to have product knowledge.
Yep.
A deep understanding of the product or service that's being sold, its benefits, and how it solves a customer's problems.
Mm.
So the customer wants to know, what's in it for me?
Exactly.
Why should I care?
Yep.
Okay? Why?
Yeah.
So answer that question, why?
Why?
By sharing all the benefits. So what does this product do? Or what does this service do?
Problems,
Right?
Yeah.
How does this solve the problem? What's the benefit? What's the key takeaway? Hey, if you buy this BMW X3, you're going to be cruising in style. People are going to look at you and be like, oh, he's a BMW driver. You know what I mean? He's in that club. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you get prestige, some panache, right? You're driving a luxury car. It drives super nice. I'm only saying all this stuff because I've never sold BMWs, but I drive one. So I can talk about it, right?
Yeah.
I got product knowledge from driving it for 3 years now. So, oh man, leather seats. The engine, it just purrs like a kitten. It quarters like it's on rails. It's nice and smooth. You know? Never have any problems with the engine. The only thing I spend money on is brakes and tires because I drive for Uber. Taking them airport trips all over the place. So like, anyways,
that car to work.
That car to work, baby.
It works all right.
It works all right. It's a workhorse.
Oh yeah, it's a stallion.
Boy, them Germans, man, they're tough. All right, so product knowledge, you know your content really, really well in order to be able to sell it.
Yeah.
Product knowledge is very, very important.
When they ask you a question,
if you don't know the answer,
boom,
you lost credibility.
You lost the sell.
Yeah, you lost the sell, man. Like, good luck trying to recover that.
Some people are picky. They want to know
the details.
Nitpicky questions.
How is my steak cooked?
Yep.
You know, can I get a medium rare?
Yep.
What if I want it well
What if
done?
I want this on the side? Can I substitute this with this and get that sauce taken out?
Yeah.
And then if you marinate this for 6 hours, can you just do it for 3 hours? That's what some questions are. Like, what if we do a no marination on this? Can you get it unmarinated?
Can you send me that request like 24 hours prior? Because, like, our chefs are already doing. I need to let the prep people know in advance, but we can do it for you. But come back tomorrow.
Some people
we'll have
want
it
to
ready for
bend
you.
over backwards and do a miracle.
Yes, I will go across the street to Publix and buy a fresh piece of meat that's not marinated yet, and I will throw it on the grill just for you, baby.
Oh my gosh!
I'll be right back. Buster.
Here's
Publix, go.
That's funny. Oh my god!
Right? Oh, you want your meat mooing still? Yeah, I got a cow in the back. Yeah, come on with me.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, is right, man. All right. So product knowledge is critical. If you want to keep yourselves, you need product knowledge. Strategic thinking is number 3, right? Still number 3. Strategic thinking is the ability to identify and prioritize sales opportunities. Analyze data, and develop effective sales strategies, right? So you're looking for, I would add to that, strategic thinking is also looking at ways to have a competitive advantage over your competition.
Exactly. How can you get an edge over them?
How you get the edge over your competition, looking at your numbers, tracking your metrics.
Conversations about our ideas, how we can get the edge over the competition.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, we're on top of that already. We are working on it, and
see with the workshops.
Just wait,
really happen.
It's coming.
They have no idea.
Woo!
No idea.
I can't wait for that.
Look for a competitive advantage.
Absolutely, and
always.
And track your metrics too.
Yes.
Right, because your metrics are going to give you some insight, right, into what works and what doesn't work.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, and then prioritizing sales opportunities. Look, there's so many different options that you have available. It's like going to a buffet, right? And you can take one from column A, one from column B, and one from column C. But should you take all 3? No, you need to prioritize which one is going to get you the most volume right?
Exactly.
For your effort, right?
Everything it's that.
If you only have 40 hours in a week to work,
Yep.
right? Where's your time best spent? So that's where you prioritize. If you get done with column A first, and then you move on to column B because that's your second best seller, then you've maximized both of those.
Yeah.
Now you can spend some time in column C as well.
Exactly.
Right? So
maximize the potential for it.
For A and B.
Then you're good. You have it
Right.
running on autopilot. It's going max autopilot. You're good.
In other
Then
words,
you can focus on the other one.
absolutely. Like focus on your key performers first, right?
Yes.
Your critical performers first, right? All right, and then if D over here is not even working hardly at all, then cut that one out completely and reallocate the money from that campaign into A. Put your top performer.
And you know, the same can be said for even just training with certain things. Even like this same method can be applied to training. Like you want to get a good skill set. Like if you play basketball, you want to get a good jump shot. Perfect your jump shot. Then work on a good crossover.
Oh,
so
that's
you have
true.
a good crossover and a good shot. So
Yeah.
you work on that move, and then you have a good cross. Now do a cross, and then a reverse something else,
Right.
and then add something different, and then you work on the little things, and you perfect that skill. Same thing with investing in your assets or whatever. Like you get this one money maker going for you, then you work on B, the second money maker, then the third.
Yeah.
Same thing with learning a skill set. You get
It's
some
true.
little things done,
Yeah.
and then once it's perfected, boom! Now you can work on the next one because that one's already flowing passively. It's already doing it. Like I don't even need to think about. I don't need to learn how to do that anymore because it's already perfect now.
It's what you're saying. Like when you were saying that, you actually were reminding me of something that I had this passenger recently that I picked up at the airport, was driving home to South Georgia, and him and his wife, and he told me, he's like, look, you've got so many great ideas, but you need to stay inside of one sandbox at a time until you accomplish that. Then you can move into another sandbox.
Yeah.
And I think that's true, man.
It can be applied to everything in life.
Sure, absolutely.
Focus on that one thing.
Yeah, get good at it.
Then the next thing can come up.
Then take on a second opportunity.
Exactly.
Okay, skill number four for the Entrefluential agent, right? The successful salesperson is relationship building.
Ooh.
All right, the ability to build and maintain strong relationships with customers, colleagues, and partners.
That is very important.
Mm-hmm.
Have to be
Absolutely.
able to have good relationships
With your customers.
Otherwise, you're not gonna have customers.
Yeah. Your customers, colleagues, your coworkers
Yep.
who you do business with,
Yep.
and then your partners, like your third-party affiliates. Like in real estate, I have to be good with insurance agents, with appraisers,
Yes.
with home inspectors, in order to get what we need to get done is to
People
close the
you're
sale.
going to be working with. Yeah.
Right. So you want those are strategic alliances and
Yes.
strategic relationships that you have, and boy, you better treat your customers like gold.
Yeah.
Because people expect it today. They want, even if they're not paying VIP dollars, they want to be treated like VIP. Maybe you're not giving them the full VIP package that you would to your VIPs. Obviously, you're not, right?
Exactly.
But treat them like VIPs anyway, because they probably will become. Some of them will level up to become VIPs. And so, if you're treating them right now when they're not VIPs,
Yes.
then they're going to love you and they're going to want to continue to do business with you at that higher level. Some of them are going to either stay where they are or even go down. Still, treat everybody with respect.
Treat them all the same.
Dignity and respect, everybody expects it, and we are called upon to do that. As a matter of fact, Earl Nightingale said in his 12 Rules of Success to treat everyone with respect.
Exactly. It's the golden rule.
It is.
That's
Yeah. All right. So the next one is number 5 is closing skills. You need to know how to close the sale. The ability to identify when a prospect is ready to buy, to be able to handle objections, and to close the deal. Right? You got to ask them to sell.
You got to be ready to close the deal.
Yeah.
To the finisher. Like when it's game time, when you're down 2 points or whatever, you got to be the one that can go and score those 2 points in the pressure moment. You got to go and make the sale when the customer's like, oh, but I don't know about this, and the wife actually wants an extra room. I know.
Let's get the wife on the phone.
Yeah, let's get her on the phone. Okay, you know what? I have my construction guy on the phone too. How about we all chat?
Yeah.
How about, okay,
Boom.
you want to get this done? Let's do this. Make it
I like
happen.
that.
Let's sign where's the pen? Where's the paper? Let's make it happen.
Yep.
Let's sign the contract.
I heard this the other day. I was listening to the seminar, and this guy was like, he actually he made a video to send to a wife whenever the wife comes up as an excuse for like not being able to close the sale.
That is so funny.
Yeah, and he's like, or we can just call her right now and get her on the phone right now, and I can ask her like, discuss what was going on and give her my input right now. And so that's another strategy to overcome that hurdle. So like let's get her on the phone right now.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
I can present it all to both of you at the same time. So that's a good way to overcome that. The other way is to like prepare what standard objections people have.
Yes.
Rehearse them.
Yes.
Right.
Now you're ready.
You have a script.
Yep.
You rehearse the objections. I actually have them on a list of objections for real estate.
Wow.
Here, and that I can go over because it's helpful to have them ready to go. So I get a reminder every day that I'm supposed to review this every single day, but I don't. Shame on me for not doing that. Look here. Responding to objections and concerns. Acknowledge, isolate, and respond.
Oh.
Acknowledge. I see where that might cause you concern. Can you please tell me some more?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Isolate the problem. It sounds to me like you're concerned with this water bottle.
Yeah.
Right? So and then respond. Suppose we could
be biodegradable.
Suppose we could find a solution for this important concern of yours. Mm-hmm. Would you then give me the green light to move forward?
Oh wow, that's perfect. That's like you can't say no to that.
Right?
Suppose we could find a solution.
Yeah.
Would you give me the green light to move forward? That's
yeah.
Badass. I love it. Then would you give me the green light?
Like, yeah.
Oh
Would you give me the green light to move forward?
Yeah.
Because if there's anything else, it's gonna come up now.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a closing
strategy.
strategy.
That's how you think. Because some people will be wishy-washy and
you need to
always
get clarity.
coming up with something. So when you do that, I mean, you're like really on the money. You're on the ball.
Yeah.
Like, okay, what else?
Like,
if I can solve that, like, hey, green light, or else what else is your concern?
Right. If the decision is not yours to make, I need to know that. If it's me, you don't want to do business with me, I need to know that. Maybe somebody in my company can help represent our company and communicate with you. Whatever the issue is, you need to get it out on the table.
Yes.
And then you can move forward.
Exactly.
If we're not a good fit for you, then I need to know that. I'll move on. I don't want to waste your time or mine.
Yep. Exactly.
So that's awesome. So you cut to the chase, like they say in the movies.
Yes.
Movie business. Cut to the chase. Yep. So if we could resolve this important concern of yours, would you give me the green light to move forward?
Yeah, I like that.
Boom.
Yep.
Let's go. And they say yes.
Ready.
Then you go solve the problem, and then you come back and you say, hey, guess what? I got the biodegradable whatever that you wanted. Yep. Are you ready to sign?
Exactly.
Boom. Are you ready to sign? I got my pen, baby.
Exactly.
The Wolf of Wall Street.
What if I was going to give you a check, a $17,000 check, and you had no pen to sign it?
Yeah.
Would you like to buy this pen for $7? You're going to make $17,000?
Yeah.
You
got 16,993 reasons to buy that.
Oh my god.
All right, so now let's go over the top 5 traits, right? Because I don't want to go too far, because then we'll end up in the rabbit hole, right? Alice in Wonderland. Okay, so the top 5 traits, we gave you 5 skills. Here's 5 traits of a successful salesperson, of the entrepreneurial agent. Number 1, resilience.
Yes.
The ability to handle rejection and bounce back from setbacks. Number 1, if you're dealing with sales, you're going to have to overcome rejection.
You're going to be told no all the time.
But they're not telling you personally that you're not a good human being. They're not saying that. They never say that.
Don't take it personally.
Maybe they say, get the F off my phone. Why are you calling my phone? Right? That person's dealing with some issues, right? They don't have good communication skills. They don't know how to deal with anxiety, right? Maybe you're calling them and they're dealing with something in their life.
You don't know.
They're stuck in traffic or whatever, and they don't have good coping mechanisms.
Might be the wrong time.
It's clearly evident that they don't have a good communication skill.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because they're lashing out like that.
Exactly.
But they're not attacking you personally. They're not saying, John Tanner, you're the worst human being on the planet. What are you still doing alive? They never say that. So why are you worried?
What are you still doing alive?
Why are you worried that like they're gonna say something like that? They never do.
Yeah, no.
If one person ever does, oh my God, then you can use that one as a speaking point for the rest of your life. You can talk about that one jerk that did that. You know what I mean? And laugh about it.
What is your name? Sebastian Tanner?
Yeah.
And you're working for this company for your life? You're cold calling people? That's what you do for your $14, $10, $12 an hour.
And if you don't want to deal with my sales call, then just hang up the phone. Why are you still talking?
Why'd you answer
Right?
if it wasn't a contact?
It's like, you're still on the phone. I'm not making you stay on the phone. Hang up. You know? That's what I do. If I get a phone call, it's a solicitation, and I don't want to talk, I hang up the phone. I hit the
I do
disconnect button. You know. Anyway, so resilience, and then the ability to bounce back.
Yes.
Right? Because like if you have a setback, if something goes wrong, which something is always going to go wrong somewhere, somehow, some way, and that's just life.
Yep.
And you've got to be able to bounce back.
Yes. All the time.
So
All the time.
that's resilience. That's the second half of resilience. The second trait is you need to have a positive attitude.
Yes.
A can-do attitude that inspires confidence and trust in others. Now, confidence, you may feel like, oh, I don't know if I'm really the right material for sales. I mean, you may say, oh, well, I'm too skinny, or I'm too overweight, I'm too tall, I'm too short. None of that matters.
No.
All right? There is a person out there that is willing to do business with you because they know you, like you, and trust you.
Yes.
And if you're confident in yourself, I don't care what your package is, if you talk with confidence, people are attracted to that.
Exactly.
If you're confident in what you're doing, people will trust you. And when they trust you, they're willing to do business with you.
And if you're presentable and you look sharp and look nice,
and you're solving their
they're not
problem.
gonna turn you down just because whatever you think you're too tall, whatever, too short, too whatever.
Yeah, too heavy,
It's
too
not gonna
skinny,
make any
whatever.
difference when you look clean cut.
Yes.
When you're confident,
Dress
and
professional.
You know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what you're selling.
Yeah.
You can. Doesn't matter whatever you look like. That it doesn't matter at all.
Right. It's not like, listen, great salespeople. No great salesperson. I've never met a salesperson that looks like a runway model for Vogue.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
Salespeople don't look like that
They don't look
anyway.
like
So why do you have this idea in your
They
head?
look clean cut. They just take care
They-
of themselves.
But you have to look.
Nice.
You have to dress nice. You have to look
Dress the
professional.
part. You have
right?
To dress the part.
You have to have clean hygiene.
Exactly.
Right? Trim your mustache.
Yeah.
Right? Put your makeup on. You know, whatever.
Put a nice outfit
Put some
on.
nice jewelry on. Put some
Yes.
nice cologne or perfume on.
Smell
Put a
good.
nice-
Make yourself smell good.
Nice dress or a nice suit on.
Yeah.
Right? Go looking like a professional. That's what you need to do.
Exactly.
And be confident when you talk.
And yeah, exactly.
And
just know
you know,
your stuff.
If you know your
And
stuff, you'll be
good.
confident.
Exactly.
All right. So positive attitude, can-do attitude, be confident, and then you're going to
Yes.
inspire people to trust you.
Yeah.
Right? The third thing is empathy.
Ooh.
Empathy is the ability to understand and relate to customers' needs and emotions.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sebastian, let's do a role play here, okay?
Yeah.
Sebastian, I'm gonna ask you how your day is, and and I want you to tell me it's awful, okay? And because your dog just died, okay? All right. So here we go. Right. This is the what not to do, cautionary tale. Okay, what not to do. Okay. Hey, Sebastian, how are you doing today, man? I came to talk to you about the purchasing that house. How's it going today?
Yeah, it's having a rough day.
Why? What's going
I
on?
lost my dog today.
Oh, well, you know what? You'll probably buy another one soon. So let's talk about the house. Was that awful or what? Well, you probably buy another one soon. That's like the worst thing to say to somebody who just lost their
I was
pet.
speechless. I didn't know what to say. I was like,
See, that's a good example of what not to do. That is not empathy
that's
whatsoever.
terrible.
That's
Yeah.
the opposite of empathy. Okay,
You
that's
gotta buy
callousness.
another one.
Buy another one? This is like a thing.
I'll never get Jimmy
Yeah.
back.
Okay, now let's redo that one the right way.
All right.
Okay. Hey, Sebastian, how you doing? I came to talk to you about the cell. How's your day going, man?
I'm having a rough day. I lost my dog today.
Oh my God, I'm so.
Had him for 17 years.
No way.
17 years old.
What was his name?
Jimmy.
What
Golden
kind of-
Retriever.
A golden re-
Sweetest thing, nice to everyone.
Oh, they're so. Oh man, I'm
He's in my
so
family
sorry to
for-
hear that.
17 years.
Wow. Golden Retriever.
Yeah.
17 years. Was
Best
he
friend.
born?
My best friend.
Was he born in your house, or did you like
we
pick
had
him
a
up?
litter. We had a litter actually.
Get out of here.
Grandmother's dog had a litter, and we had seven, a litter of seven. And I got to get.
How did he pass? What happened?
Cancer.
Cancer?
Yeah.
Did you guys
Too old.
Did you put him down? You did. Oh, I had to do that too. Like we had this dog named Beetle, and we had to put him down. So now I'm telling my own personal story too. I'm connecting with him. Now you feel like, oh, you've been through what I've been through.
Yeah.
We're like on the same plane, right?
Yeah.
Do you think I'm going to talk about the cell again today? Absolutely not. I'm not going to talk about the cell again today. I'm going to ask him how he's doing. I'm going to ask him how his family's dealing with the loss of their dog, right? Because aren't you going to appreciate if I ask you about your family too?
Yeah.
How they're dealing with it?
Yeah.
Wow. Is there anything I can do for you?
No, I appreciate you talking to me about it. I actually feel better now that I talked to someone about it.
Thanks, man. And listen, if there's anything I can do, you let me know, okay, my friend?
Thank you.
And I'm going to say a prayer for your family, if that's okay.
Yes, please.
Cool. Awesome, man. All right. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
All right. God bless you. Take care. See, that's how you wrap that up. That's how you close out that situation. You've got to have empathy for your clients, your prospects. And you can always come back, revisit them at another time, and make your pitch then. You've got to read the pulse of the situation and adjust accordingly.
Because there's people that will sell in a moment like that.
He'll be closed on our friendship.
Yeah.
You know, like
you ruin the relationship at that point. It's
gone. You're done. Move on.
Contact me again.
Right, and then they'll tell their friends don't deal with that guy either.
Yeah,
you know, or gal.
Jerk. They don't no sympathy at all.
Right. I told him my dog died, and he just was like, "Oh, you can buy another one."
Yeah.
Like, really? Are you serious? Oh, don't ever go to John Canna for real estate. You know what I mean? You're tarnished, man.
Yeah.
You want to be tarred and feathered and walking out with the scarlet letter on your shirt, you know? Don't do that. So, like, have empathy and then pivot and then, come back, revisit it later.
Exactly.
Right? That was good, man. Thank you for role playing with me.
Oh, yeah.
Just an acting here. That was great, man. That's right up my alley.
I almost cried. I really felt about Jimmy.
You were getting into the role, man. You were feeling the character. You were one with your character, man. You were. That's called method acting.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
That was great.
All right. So the next one, skill number 4 or trait number 4, the trait that you want to exude is curiosity.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah. Have a genuine interest in learning about customers, businesses, and industries.
That's good.
So when you're communicating with a customer, ask them about their business. Ask them what's going on.
Genuinely.
When you ask them about the industry, like what's happening at large in their industry?
Yeah.
What kind of shifts are happening? Is it good? Is it bad? What's going on? Because then again, you're going to probably need to pivot to be a solution for that person based on what's going on in their industry, in their environment.
Exactly.
You won't know how to talk to them unless you ask questions.
Yep.
So have a curiosity gives you the ability to ask questions.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You only ask questions when you're curious.
Exactly.
A person who's not curious, who doesn't want to know, doesn't ask questions. They just want to talk.
Don't care. Exactly.
Oh, I know everything. Oh, Mr. Perfect. No.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Exactly.
There's no room for that. Be curious.
Yeah.
And then trait number 5 of great salespeople is adaptability.
Yes.
Adaptability. Mm-hmm.
Which is what we talked about earlier, actually.
Absolutely.
So there's a connection there.
It is. It comes back full circle.
Yeah.
So here the definition is the ability to adapt to changing circumstances. You've got to be able to pivot.
Yes.
Things change all the time, man. Look at COVID.
Yep.
We had to pivot. We had to adapt.
Oh,
Realtors couldn't show houses anymore, so what did? They did video tours.
Yes.
Right? They did video tours. People were buying houses sight unseen. They saw videos.
Yeah.
And then they all made their offers and bought the house and then moved.
Yeah.
I moved into a house, an apartment with my friend Ricky back in 2002. We moved up to Richmond, Virginia. I only stayed there for 2 months. I was missing you. You were 2 years old at the time.
Wow.
So I moved back. I went back to Miami and to be with you. I remember the day I went to go pick you up at your daycare. The day that I got back, I went to go pick you up at the daycare in Fort Lauderdale. And when you woke up, you looked up at me and you just grabbed me and held me as tight as you've ever held me in your life. Like you wouldn't, you don't want me to leave. And I signed you out that day, and you came home with me for the weekend, right? And I was like, man, I was so happy, in the moment that I came back to be with you, because I left him with the lease there. I was only there for 2 months. We had a 1-year lease, and he had to stay for the rest of the year. And poor Ricky.
Poor Ricky. Thanks for the guitar.
Yeah.
Sorry about that time.
but like one of the things that had shocked me, and I never told you this before, but your face started looking like Rick's, your stepdad. Wow. Yeah, your face was already starting to change like his. So I was so glad I came back to be in because children take on the persona, the qualities of the parents that are raising them. That's why you look at people who are adopted and they have mannerisms, right?
Yes,
of the parents that raised them, their adopted parents.
Yeah.
And so when I saw your face and I started seeing you start shifting, looking a little bit like Rick, I was like, not my friend Rick, the other Rick, his stepdad.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, man, I can't even believe this is Sebastian. And I was glad I came back at that time for that too, because I needed to be your dad, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was an intense time, man.
Yeah.
An intense time. So
I'm glad I ended up looking like you.
Thank God. No disrespect intended, Rick. So yeah, the ability to adapt to changing circumstances, to customers' needs, and to be adaptable with your sales strategies, right?
Exactly.
Sometimes you may feel like one closing technique might work better than another closing technique. Given what's going on, right? You have to be willing to pivot, willing to shift, and have multiple strategies. If you don't have multiple strategies, you're kind of like, you only go with option A because that's all you know. So learn multiple closing strategies, multiple sales strategies in order to pivot.
That's how you're flexible and you can work with anyone.
Exactly.
To close a sale with any obstacle that comes in your way.
And that comes with training. You know, that comes with looking at what are the best people doing? What kind of, like, so I've come across 3 times already. I came across a sales strategy called the diagnostic sales approach. And so what you do is when you get a client that calls you in for, let's say they call you in for a complimentary consultation, right? Yeah. You go through, just like if you're a doctor, you diagnose the problem. You ask them questions, and I have a script that we can follow to ask them specific questions to get to the root of whatever their problem is. And then after you diagnose what's going on in their business, then you prescribe a solution. And the prescription is you let them trip over the truth of what they need to do to solve their problem, to get to the goal that they're looking at.
Right.
You offer them the prescription, which is generally your solution.
I like that.
The solution that you offer.
I like that.
And then you ask them, so what do you want to do? What do you think you should do? And they'll be like, well, I think I'm going to use your services. You know?
Yes.
Right? Generally, if you pitch it in a way, like when you're going through the
which of my services best fits you?
This
one, perfect.
Right. and usually it's like if you can show them what the return on investment is. Yeah. So like if you invest,
that's what will hook them.
That's what's going to hook them. Like, okay, so like right now, Sebastian, you're not doing any Facebook advertising, correct? No. Okay. But if you were to do, let's say if you were to invest $1,000 a month in Facebook ads with a return on your investment of $4,000, that means that you put a dollar in, you get $3 back, right? So you're making $3,000 every month for that $1,000. Yeah. You put that $1,000 in, you leave it in there, and it just keeps giving you back $3,000 every month out of the ATM machine.
I love that.
Would that be a solution for you?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Absolutely. No-brainer.
Okay, all right, that's what I was thinking too, and so that's why I wanted to ask you those questions to see, you know, what's holding you back from doing that now? Why haven't you done it yet?
Don't know.
Do you know how to do the Facebook ads?
Need some help.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
All right, so what if I were to tell you that you put the $1,000 in, right? And then you're gonna get $3,000, but for me to do that service for you, I'll just charge you $500. That means you keep $2,500 for yourself, and I'll take $500 out for me for running the show for you.
That's amazing.
Does that sound good?
I don't have to do nothing. Passive income. Wow.
Yeah, passive income.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Will that work for you?
Absolutely.
All right. So how about we do this? You put the $1,000 in to start the Facebook ad campaign. All right. I'll give you credit. I'll do the work for you up front for the first month. You pay me back at the end of the month when we collect the money.
Sounds good.
Let's do it.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna send you over an agreement.
All right.
Yeah,
that's how you do it.
That's how you close the deal.
Oh yeah.
You let them come up with a solution by explaining what's going on, asking them questions, and then you just tell them why aren't you doing it yet?
Yeah, exactly. Then
right?
Like, well, might as well start now.
Yeah, exactly. What's holding you back? Let's overcome that hurdle and get you there.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love it.
So that's it, guys. Those are the 10 skills of successful salespeople, aka the Entrefluential agents.
Yes.
And that is only one of our 10 pillars.
10 pillars. That's just
from
one.
The 10 pillars of Entrefluential success.
Yes.
So I love being able to share that with you.
Great information
for the Entrefluential tip of the day. That was so much fun doing interactions. Like we really dived in.
Fun for them too. I hope so.
hope, even people that watch this like a year or 2 or 5 years from now, I hope they really get enjoyment out of watching this. Yeah. The acting that we did.
That was fun. That was the first time we did something like that. It was like an improv.
It was great. I think we were like firing on all pistons today, right? Yeah. The physical, the mental, the spiritual, the entrepreneurial, which is what we're here to do, man. And so, like, we have a whole lot more content like this ready to go. Yeah. We're going to continue to sharing our 10 pillars, educate you on this. Look, this is free knowledge that you're getting from us. Yeah. Like, we have a course that we've already, and a book that we've already written. The course we're still working on, the script is done, but we need to, like, record our videos. I mean, basically, that's what we need to do and put it out there. But these are the kind of skills that, like, if you are tuned into the Entrefluential Life podcast, and if you go into the Entrefluencer Club, the Entrefluential Life Facebook group, you get this information in bite-sized pieces for free. Yep. And so, like, if you got value out of it and you think other people will, please share it with your friends and family, people who would get value out of it, because that'll help us spread the word. That'll help us to actually make income, and we can do even better productions. Yes. Which is like, it'd be nice to have to be able to do that, to take it up to another level. We want to level up. Yes. This is our game. We want to level up. Sharing this wisdom with other people. Anyways, that's it, man. That's all I've got.
That was great.
Oh, by the way, here's look, this is a weekly marketing checklist that Sebastian and I have. This is put together for my real estate company on the front, and then for the Entrepreneurship Life as well. We've got affiliate marketing metrics on the back side, and if you want a copy of this, all you have to do is reach out to us at the entrefluentiallife@gmail.com, and I'll be glad to send you a copy of this so that you can track your affiliate marketing metrics. Because we've already shared with you that you should be earning multiple streams of income, and affiliate marketing is a great way to do that. As a matter of fact, once we get our courses up and running and we create our account to bring on affiliates, we'll pay you a commission to sell 30% commission to sell our course, the Entrefluential, the 10 Pillars of Entrefluential Success. So, but if you want a copy of this affiliate marketing metrics sheet and weekly marketing checklist, email us at theentrefluentiallife@gmail.com.
That's right.
And we'll be happy to share that with you.
That's right.
Yep.
All right,
guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. On Saturday morning, I will be broadcasting my Student Saturdays. Ooh. Sebastian's going to be doing his own shorts as well. Like, we're doing these little shorts, podcasts for fun.
Yeah, a little audio.
Our individual ones. So, like, you get us on Tuesdays.
And then you'll have, every single week, we'll have our own little snippet of information that we're going to share with you guys.
On physical fitness and entrepreneurship, building tips, or even a mindset. Like, you might want to come on and just do like a 10-minute mindset share, right?
Exactly. There's all the time where I think of things that I could bring into the podcast. Yeah. So at the moment, I can just record it.
Absolutely.
It's like with the gym, like things that I go through with myself that I can share with you guys. So when you go through that, something similar to, okay, he went through something similar like this, like, what's his idea or recommendation for how to get around that or something? Because it's not always perfect. It's not always going to be easy. And motivation is not always there. You're not always motivated to do everything every day. I'm not. But I just tell myself I'm going to get as much as I can done every single day, and I'm happy with that, even if I can't finish everything. So I'm not always motivated, but I find ways in that to keep myself
to motivate yourself
going. Yeah, to motivate myself every day, and that's like the mindset. So I share things like that, how to stay in a rhythm, how to stay motivated, and stay hungry.
Sometimes I'm not motivated in the morning to do my morning routine, my 3M system. But I do it. I do it anyways. I force myself through it, and by the time I'm done with it, I am motivated.
Empowered.
I am.
At that point, you're like, all right, I just got this done, so I can do more.
So force yourself through it.
Yes.
Like, the 3M system is morning mindset, meditation, and movement, which is exercise.
Yep.
And again, like I said, sometimes I wake up and I'm just not in the right mood. I don't want to do it, but I do it anyway. I force myself through it. And by the time I'm done with all three of those things, I am charged up. I am energized, and I'm ready to go attack the world. I'm ready to do it. It is amazing. It's been serving me for a very long time. So anyways, we want to share these little snippets of our lives with you, one individually, Sebastian on his own, me on my own, in addition to our Tuesday night live broadcast, because we're here to share.
Yeah,
we're here to share with you, and so look for these things. You can find us on YouTube Shorts. Subscribe to our channel, so you might see us pop up in a YouTube short.
We'll be uploading to Anchor too,
and then to Anchor, our little short, our little audio podcast, our podcast. individual podcasts will be
the audio files.
will be on Anchor as well.
Exactly.
Yep. So you'll have the
YouTube
Entrepreneurship Live, and
Shorts,
then
Anchor.
Yep.
Exactly.
And that's it.
And
then the blog posts.
yes.
At entrefluential.club, and then my own personal one is johnwtanner.com.
Yes.
You're gonna do your own personal one too,
I'm gonna
right?
have to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make my blog post.
Yeah, yeah.
My blog.
It can be vlogging,
I can do that
right?
too.
You can do the videos and then just upload it to your up to your WordPress website that you create.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah, it's super awesome.
I can put a little blog post in there too. Why not?
Yeah,
And I want to start making more.
both.
I have plans.
Okay.
I have plans.
All right. So stay tuned.
I'm gonna do the plan.
Like-
yeah, you'll see. You'll
like-
see.
I am number 4.
Stay tuned.
Yep.
Any other things I should know about?
Stay tuned. That's awesome, man.
All right.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We have to. There we go. We have to snap. As we always close out.
Yeah. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching every
And
Tuesday. And
go out there and amplify your message. Bye, guys. Bye, bye, you guys.
Bye, you guys.
Bye, bye.
Bye bye. I'm gonna go to the gym now. Grind never stops.